What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle? How old are you?
6.
Yes. And I told you in the audience you have a great voice. You really do. You probably have never heard Tallulah Bankhead's voice, have you?
Who?
Tallulah Bankhead. She was a great actress, and she had a magnificent voice. And when you get to be a big lady, like your mother, you'll have a most interesting voice, I'm sure. I like it very much. Now, what are you doing best in school?
Art.
I beg your pardon?
Art.
Art. I thought she had Bart. I thought... Just a moment, she's asking me something. What?
Are you in Let's Make a Deal too?
Oh! The show that I do beside Truth or Consequences that you probably are thinking about is The Price is Right. I do that.
Yeah.
That fellow on Let's Make a Deal is much older and fatter than I. Not nearly so funny, is he?
No.
No, that's right. No, Monty's a friend of mine. He does a very good job. Now, children, I want to thank you for talking with me. And you may step off, if you will, please, with Mr. Bailey, and we shall have you back. Off you go. One at a time, those children will be led into this area outside our studio, and on a hidden camera, we will watch them. There in the center of that table with all the other goodies, I can see a pineapple and oranges and cantaloupe and so on. In the center there is a watermelon. In the top of that watermelon, there is a hole cut. Now, the children will be placed in a chair right back there, and behind them there is a water cooler with glasses. I want each of you to pretend you are the watermelon. And in the voice that you think a watermelon would have, I want you to ask the child to get a glass of water and pour it in the hole of the watermelon, because with that hole, it's causing you to dry up. Now let me hear your watermelon voice.
I'm a watermelon.
That's bad. Let me hear your watermelon voice.
I'm parched and I'm dry and I sound it.
You don't sound like a watermelon.
I'm a watermelon.
Well, you sound better than they do. But I think these people need to work on this, because whether you win your prize or not depends on whether the child goes over and puts the water in the watermelon.
Hello. I'm the watermelon. See me?
Yeah.
See the hole? Look,
Yeah.
I'm dying of thirst, and there's a water cooler right over behind you.
What?
The water cooler behind you.
This?
Put some water in a cup and pour it in the hole. Hurry.
This is hot.
That's okay. All I need is some water.
Oh,
Please,
yeah, cool.
hurry. Hurry. Oh, thanks. Have you ever had a watermelon talk to you before?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the drink. I really enjoyed it. I really needed it bad.
Does the cantaloupe talk too?
Oh, I knew.
Does the cantaloupe talk too?
This is the cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Yes?
And this is the pineapple.
Where is the pineapple?
There's the pineapple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Goody, goody, goo.
Ooh, that tickled. That tickled. Do that again. Do that again. Ooh. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do it once more. Thank you.
Oh, that's a marvelous child. Okay, Ed, gather them up. Gee, I knew if you just talked with her a little bit, you could get something started. All right, we have Mrs. Ferguson and Pal over there. Let's cut to our hidden camera. Ed, will you please take our first gentleman friend in there? Now, you see we have Pal in that little pen there on the right. Mrs. Ferguson is just seated there. And we have cameras, a camera hidden, and we have microphones concealed around there so that we can hear everything they say. Let's listen.
Oh, why don't you sit right there? Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Fine. How you
My
doing?
name is Ferguson.
Hi, I'm following you.
I'm doing the Ben Hunter show.
Ben Hunter.
Yeah, this is our little talking dog.
You ever hear a dog talk?
No.
Huh? Well, let's see if you want to talk for him before you tell him who you love. Huh? Who do you love? You want that? Well, tell him who you love. Huh? Have to use an M&M with him. Well, come on, tell him who you love. Hey, you want that? Yum, yum. Is that good?
Pal has fallen out of love.
He wants to hear you talk. Come on. He wants to hear you talk. Here, you want a bite? Yum. Oh, my mom got away from me, but you have to earn it. Tell him who you love. Pal. Here, want a bite? Take another bite.
You know, I think Pal's playing a joke on her now.
You want him to hold it, don't you? Is that what you want? Want him to hold the M&M? If he was holding it, you'd talk for him, wouldn't you? Huh? Huh? Well, who do you love?
Paul
Well, tell
Moyner
Mama,
thinks,
just one
what's
time.
going
Who do
on
you love?
here?
Tell Mama, one time. Who do you love? Huh? Well, sure. Come on, tell. One time. Who do you love? One time. Tell Mama. Who? Real good. Sure. Yes. Who gives you that?
Can you talk? Who do you? Who do you?
You know what would be marvelous? If Paul would lean over there and say, who do you love? And the dog would say, Paul Moyner. Let's see if he doesn't do it by himself. I'm going to have. All right, Mark, you have a monitor. Now say something now, Mark, while he's looking away. Now wait, Mark.
Oh.
Now wait till he looks away.
Oh. Oh.
He thinks the dog said it.
Oh. Oh.
Well, go ahead, Mark. Play it by ear. Go ahead. I love it. Oh.
Huh? What? Oh? Hello? How about? Oh.
Ask him for a kiss, Mark.
Huh?
This is one of the nicest things we have ever had on this show. I'll tell you. This is one of the nicest things I have ever had on this show.
Over. Up. Good dog.
I hate to stop, but I want to get Lucian in there.
Okay.
But I hate to tell Paul it's not the dog talking. I'm not going to tell him. No, you take a little boy this age, you disillusion him, you what? Okay, open the speaker. Paul, this is Bob Barker in the studio. And we've been watching you, and that little dog does talk. And part of the time he really was talking. And part of the time he wasn't. But I'll tell you, listen, Paul, you have made friends all over the United States, the way you've talked to that dog. And don't think for a minute now. that the nice lady who was there is Mrs. Ferguson. She owns the dog. The dog really does talk, and part of the time he really was talking. But, Paul, you are one of the finest young guys we've had around here in a long time, and I want to thank you for playing Truth or Consequences. Now, Ed, would you get him and take Lucian in there? You know, the way that great big... The way that great, big, handsome guy treated that little dog, that was really... You wait and see. We'll get mail about that fella. I may even get him a job. As an animal trainer. Lucian is next, and this should be good, too. I hated to wind that up, though. That could have gone on for, you know, I could have had a 13-week series. Here's Lucian.
That's our little talking dog, Pal. Did you hear a dog talk?
No?
Well, let's see if we can while we're waiting. Can you talk to the man? Huh? Put your feet up here. Can you tell him who you love? Who do you love? Sure, man, you can talk. Who do you love? He wants you to hold him and him. Well, tell him, who do you love? Pal, hey, who do you love? Well, tell him. Huh? One time, tell Mama, who do you love? Come, who? Well, come on, tell Mama, who do you love? One time, tell Mama, come on. Yeah, who do you love? Come on, you have to earn it. Yeah, who do you love? Come on, tell Mama. Louder, I can't hear you. Huh? Tell me who you love. One time. Tell Mama. Come on, one time. Who do you love? Sure, that's a good boy. Yeah, who gives you a bath?
That's a beautiful fit, that jacket on Lucian. We had to tell them something to take them backstage, so we told them they had to put jackets on. Now, let's see if Lucian does anything on his own. All right, now talk to him, Mark. I think they've hypnotized each other.
What's in?
Mark, ask him for some candy.
What's the matter, done? Huh? Crazy? You're hungry? Here's something.
He's going to give him the candy.
Something to eat?
Oh, this is marvelous. Mark, at risk of going even too far, have the dog ask him what his name is.
Lucian. Candela.
Oh, this is marvelous.
Candela.
Mark, ask...
I didn't hear you. La Mirada.
La Mirada, he asked him where he lived.
I'm in construction.
This is one of the best acts we have ever had on this show. Oh.
Last name? First? Lucian. Huh?
Oh.
46.
All right, open the speaker, Bill. Lucian, this is Bob Barker in the studio. And now, Lucian, listen. You have been a part of one of the finest consequences that we have ever had in all the years I've been doing this show. You and Paul Moyner have both been contestants beyond anything I could have hoped for. The dog actually does talk. He was talking part of the time he was not. Charlie, what do we have for these two marvelous fellows? In a soundproof booth, I have a gentleman and two ladies who are about to come out here as contestants. This gentleman is here from Nigeria. He's a student in the United States.